What's up, guys? Alright, is that working? Let's see. How we doing? Let me check and make sure audio's working. Alright, we're going to play the par 3 course, round 1. Let's see. How we doing? Let me check and make sure audio's working. Alright, that sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Okay. Let's rock and roll. Turn this on mute. All right, so let's see. Look at the scorecard like always. Let me get on the right screen. There we go. All right, 11 stimp. Fairways are normal, greens are normal. Elevation 276 feet. So pretty standard settings. So 11 normal, normal. All right. All right. We got a little bit of wind out of the gates. What do we need here first? Yeah, I mean, I'm going to hit a pitching wedge, looking for about 133 carry. Kind of draw it back into the wind a little bit. Ah, 135, but that should be good if the wind can push it a little. Bounce left. Ooh. Wow, that was kind of a terrible bounce. Oh, I see that hill. All right, well, it is what it is. Let's see if we can make this putt. Kind of comes off right. Now, the way I do these is kind of look at the top of the putt. Okay, so I'm going uphill 11. I have to hit this pretty darn hard. So how far over am I going to go if I was just doing the top half, like the top 3 squares? Up 11, so pretty darn hard. I'd probably go right here. Maybe go right there, but considering the putt is going a little bit left, I'm gonna go right in the middle there. It's gonna go a little bit to the right at the start, a lot of it to the left at the end. I mean, this is honestly kind of a 2-putt sort of thought process. We're looking at 25. Smoked it. Oh, almost made it. Almost made it. All right, 151. That was a shame. I think let me look real quick. I pushed that a full degree. So that I should have made that putt. That was the right read. But all right, so we got almost. If I can hit that. No, I think I need a little bit more, but we probably only need 138 so I'm gonna hit a light 9 here, choke up a little bit, let the wind kind of pull it over, a little draw. So I'm choking up, thinking 138. Oh shoot, I struck it good, but I came through it a little bit pushed it, get over. That was the ball flight I wanted, just not the starting line I wanted. All right. What's up, Hoosier? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for hopping on, man. Just got a couple minutes to play the par 3 here. All right, this is a tough make here. So we're gonna, again, try to 2-putt this. 32. That was a pretty good attempt there. That putt I hit a lot better. All right, 133, so we're back to pitching wedge. And this is like the opposite of the last shot I just hit. I actually wonder, yeah. All right, so same type of thing. I only want 126 is actually probably my number here. So I got a little pitching wedge. This is in between clubs. All right, nice and smooth. That is not what I wanted. Fly ball. Darn it. Took off way too much. I should have clubbed down and swung hard at the gap wedge. All right. Yeah, I'm just trying to get through the last half hour of work. Well, let me help you out, my friend. I can occupy your time. All right, so I got like 45 feet. I'm using a pitching wedge, kind of a bump and run here. Man, that did not go very fast. Ah! What do you do for work, Hoosier? All right, 13 up 3. That right there. 16 feet. Yep. Oh, man, oh, man. It's like 3 putts in a row. Golly. Really slow start here. Which was a shame on it. Especially that first hole, hit a really good shot. All right, so 150, 155, 8 iron. Just towed it a little bit. That's actually gonna be pretty good because it'll roll. Lost a little spin. Go. Why can I not catch a break? That's a good golf shot. Why am I off the green? This is ridiculous. I cannot catch a break. All right, come on. Try the same bump and run. Just got to get it up the hill. It's pretty straight. So thinking 30, 40. That was a good shot. I still can't believe how slow that was, but should be able to get my par here. 7 feet. All right. Shame. All right. Wedge time. Working with these new Volkey SM10 wedges. See if we can hit a good one. Project engineering for an ice cream manufacturer. No way, that's sweet. Still getting used to the new wedges. Yes, I am, sir. We will see how they work right here. But half of getting used to the new wedges, I'm working on my wedge swing. I need to come down on the ball a little harder than I do. 83. Go, go. What? Oh, man. Again, that's another shot. Thought I hit a decent shot there, and I have 18 yards in the rough left. I mean, that's 2 yards short of my carry distance. Maybe 3, 4. All right, 18. That's a good chip. This is a tough up and down, so I'm happy with that. Okay. All right, stick to it. If you keep hitting good shots, they'll pay off. See if we can't go with that 132-yard pitching wedge. Fly at 136. It's a little chunky. If that goes, it's going to be good. All right. That wasn't too bad. But let's see if we can make a putt. So 0.2 to the right. I don't need too much here. Aim it just left. Last one comes back when it slows down. We're looking at 19. There we go. That was a good putt. Okay. All right. This is kind of in between wedges here, but it's a little bit in the wind that helps. Middle of the green is probably desirable, so I'm thinking like 103. 102, but again, just pushed it. Spin a little bit. Everything's away from the hole. Are these holes just on mounds or what? Like that's what I wanted to do there, and now I'm again faced with a 30-footer. Man, oh man. Getting beat up here so far. Hit this 40, 43, 4. It's a good line. Take the par. But again, that's a wedge in hand. All right. Stick to the course. Hit good shots. They'll get rewarded. Let's take a little closer look at these greens. So this one is back to front. It doesn't look like too many special things there. So it's technically 141, but I think if we go like 133 with the wind, that should be enough. Not that swing though, man. Maybe I shouldn't have logged on to do this par 3 here. I gotta get better here, Hoosier. Swing feels not good at the moment. All right, 18, 11 up. Sit. That was a good chip right there. All right, come on, wedges. We're gonna aim right at the hole. Maybe give it a little honor. Go this way. This is my 54 degree. .110. It's a pretty good line. I thought the wind would push that a little bit more, but I did. Look at everything just fades away from the hole. I don't get it. One swing at a time. All right. I will. I got to stay positive here. I'm starting to get frustrated, huh? I thought I'd have like a 12-footer there, and all of a sudden I got a 23-footer up this hill. All right, but I have to hit it pretty hard. Right there. All right, so we're thinking like 33, 34. It's got to go. Go. Oh my goodness. When it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. All right. All right, okay. 139. That is a little 9-iron, but it is into the wind, so I probably want, 139 is a good carry distance. Took too much off it, opened up the face. All right, man, Hoosier, not gonna lie, my swing has not felt a whole lot worse than this. I just have no idea where the ball's going. We got 8 more holes left though. 17 up a little bit. All right, at least the short game's working. Tough pin locations, I agree, man. All right, 151. Okay, we're just gonna finally hit a full club here. 9-iron, 144. Again, just come on, man. Holy smokes. It's just starting to, look at my 9-iron. You see that? See how it's like coming apart there? See if I turn off the light. See that right there? Huh. Starting to rattle a little bit. Obviously the guys at the store told me, oh, it's just a little adapter at the bottom. Is it though? All right, I need to make sure, get this up. Don't miss it to the left. 21. Go. All right, short game is saving me. We're still even. 133. All right, we're gonna try and hit the gap wedge this time. I'd love for 123, which means I need to attack down on the ball a little bit. I don't need to swing harder. Just angle of attack needs to be different. There we go. That is exactly what I wanted. There's my first good golf swing. Stop right there. All right, let's get rewarded here. See how I hit that gap wedge, 25 VLA? I just hit a 9-iron with 29. I mean, that's a really bad swing. I'm just showing you the comparison. I gotta be slower with my hands. My hands at the top need to be slow. This is not an easy putt. I think it still needs one more. All right, 12 or 13 feet. Stay up. Shoot. It's a tough putt. 53. All right, same thing here. Slow with the hands, hit down on it. 160. See, I didn't even swing hard. I just get so much more distance doing that. Sit ball. Sit ball. All right. We're going to putt this. 25 flat putt, huh? So how much is that going over? It's kind of slow and steady the whole way. I feel like this is pretty good. 26, I'm thinking 27 feet. What'll it get there? Oh my goodness sakes. Cannot buy a bucket to save my life. All right, well. Okay, back to the wedge game. Yeah, it's a hard thing for me to just slow things down and not rush the hands. Totally, man. Like that last 8-iron I just hit on the last hole, I swung really easy and I ended up hitting it way farther than I'm used to because I just attacked down in a little bit. 83. 87 with spin into the wind. Please be good. Okay. Again, 30 VLA with a lob wedge is decent. All right, right there. That's it. Nope, that's got to be one more. Yeah, all right. Thinking 12 or 13 here. Hey, red figures, let's go. All right, Hoosier. Let's switch out to a non-sweaty glove. Okay, 140. This is definitely a pitching wedge. All right, play the wind a little bit. Wind plus some draw. Golly, get over. I mean, you look at that shot and it's like, why did he aim so far left? Well, I also pushed that about 12 yards. I just hit that normal. It's right in the zone. Hitting it normal is my problem right now, though. All right, up and down. Come on, do it. Yes, let's go. Let's go. See that one, Hoosier? Birdie train on the tracks. Yep, let's go, baby. All right, so what does the green look like here? I mean, yeah, it's just literally on a knob. (102). See the VLA? That's with a gap wedge. That is not good. Just completely opening up my hips and hands and letting everything go. Short game is on fire. It's the only thing I got working for me. All right. Is that enough? I do have to hit it pretty hard. I think it needs one more tap. All right, so 33, 43, 47, 48. Come on down. It's a pretty good line. All right, 136. Okay, right at it. I want 133, 132. Stay down on it with the wedge. Oh, that's my problem with hitting down on it. So then I do that. Man, this is ugly. We are going to fight, though. We are going to fight. Just regular rough. The lie is flat. Just need to get this up in the air. Get it on the green there. Clipped it perfect. Pretty happy with that. All right, 6. First one's moving kind of fast. That should be good right there. I know it'll move a little bit. 6 feet. Focus on hitting it straight. There we go. All right, come on. Come on, birdie time. Actually, I just want to hit a good shot. It's pretty well struck. Wind's holding it there. Should just kind of stop. Yep. All right. That was a good swing. I should have just aimed a little bit right. Wind just messed with it a little bit. Let's see if we can't finish on a positive note despite the challenges. All right, it's down 1 inch. 14 feet. It really kind of cooks at the end there. One more tap. That last one is really going. I think I like it though. It's only down 1 inch, so. Get over, get over. Oh my goodness sakes. Always, hole 18, gotta work for it. Oh, man. All right, going up. Okay, look for like 8 or 9 feet here. Okay, that was painful, man. All right. Hoosier, appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. I do have other stuff I gotta go do, so it's just a quick one today, but that sucked. That was some of the hardest golf. 64 feet of putts made. I mean, but I just didn't give myself any chances either. That is like nothing in sim golf. But all right, till next time, guys. Thank you, Hoosier. Appreciate you, buddy. Talk to you guys soon. See ya.